to pop in here real quick. We have about 14 hours till the doors close for our restaurant bookkeeping mastermind. So you have a couple of quick homework items. Number one, click the link to watch the replay. Super quick, watch it on 2x speed. You've got time today. Number two, book a call with us so we can answer any of your questions. And then number three, click the link to enroll. So I wanted to pop in here too, because we had a couple of really awesome questions from some of our calls yesterday. And I wanted to share all of that with you guys as well, so you all have this information. So let me pull up these quick questions and kind of go over this and explain ROI and different things like that about the program. So Kelly asked me, what kind of ROI do you think this program has? And did you do this type of marketing for your bookkeeping business? And I thought that was such a great question. And I want to explain a little bit more about the marketing strategy here. So when I had my bookkeeping business back in 2015 to 2019, I did not know about this type of marketing strategy. I just wasn't something that I had learned. And so everything that I teach in the Bookkeeper Academy are all the ways that I was able to grow to $250,000 a year in my bookkeeping business, working less than a 40-hour work week from home. And all of those ways helped me get there. And they were great marketing. And it was actually really perfect for me because it allowed me to grow at the pace that I needed to be able to hone my skills and then also tend to my family. But I also didn't know there was a quicker way to marketing. I would love to have always had clients quicker. So when I started the Bookkeeper Academy, I really dove into a lot of different marketing tactics. And this is the method that we're teaching in the Restaurant Bookkeeping Mastermind, is the method that I have used since starting the Academy in 2019. And I have taught this to a whole bunch of other one-on-one clients that are in the coaching industry. Chris was my first bookkeeper that I ever taught this strategy to. And I was just blown away by how well it worked. And I honestly can't believe that I haven't thought of it before now, because the price point for the Academy and the price point that you have for bookkeeping clients in the restaurant space is the same. So it just makes sense that it would work out, and it does. So I'm really excited to teach you guys this, but I just wanted to, let everybody know that what is the ROI on this? Well, for me, over the last 4 years, I have brought in over $9 million, obviously running Facebook ads and things like that too. So not all of it has come from this strategy, but taking customers that I had in my pipeline, which we're going to show you guys how to get customers in your pipeline, and then using this exact strategy to take them from, cold lead into bookkeeping client. So like I said, the potential is huge. I've made $9 million in the last 4 years doing this exact strategy. And just totally depends on how each individual person, i.e. you guys, want to grow your business. How big do you want it? How much time and effort do you want to put into it? And how quickly do you want to grow? That part is all up to you. Now, this strategy can help you reach your wildest dreams. It can help you grow as fast as you want and hit those top level goals. But it's totally up to you and what your goals and dreams and desires are for your business, and how much you actually want to grow versus want to be home with your kids and spend more time with them. And of course, we're going to teach you how to use the VAs, the virtual assistants, to take on the work and help you deploy the marketing and things like that. When you grow really, really fast, though, there will be times where you got to put in a lot of work until you get things situated and offloaded to your team, and then you can relax and breathe. So there are some pain points that come with growing really, really fast. But that's what this is all about, is growing fast, getting to that point. And then the cool thing about this marketing strategy is you turn it on, you grow really fast, and you're like, okay, now I need to get things figured out. Stop marketing, get things figured out, and then immediately turn it back on, do the whole strategy again, and then get more clients. So that's exactly what Chris is doing. She did her first launch. She made $3,100 in reoccurring revenue. She was really excited. She onboarded them, got them situated with her team, did it again. When she did it again, she got another round of a bunch of people and a whole bunch of proposals and people from her DIY course upgrading. And then she got them all situated and did another little quick one and then stopped. And since then, Chris has been working with me to build out the restaurant bookkeeping mastermind, get her team situated. I mean, she increased her revenue almost by $20,000 a month. So she decided to pause and focus on getting her team situated and working on this new program with me. But at any point in time, she can turn that back on and repeat the results. So that's what's really cool about this strategy. And, like I said, I've made over $9 million in my business in 4 years. Realistically, what I expect from the people in our restaurant bookkeeping mastermind is that at a minimum, they're going to make an extra $10,000 to $20,000 per month in their bookkeeping business within the next 12 months. And I say that saying that, taking into consideration that some people may not have a lot of time to put in, some people may be a little bit nervous about implementing this, and we're going to have to go through all of the steps and work with you. And so like getting to $10,000 and $20,000 per month in additional recurring revenue is like putting in like, what I would say is like 20% effort. If I've put in 100, or let's say if Chris put in 100%, then getting an extra $10,000 or $20,000 per month over the next 12 months would be like you putting in 20% of our effort. So if you put in the same amount of effort that Chris and I have to implement this strategy, there is no reason why you can't blow past that goal, hit that goal in the next like 2-3 months and blow past it every time you turn on your marketing. So when we did our webinar the other night, we are trying to be conservative, okay, really conservative. But the fact of the matter is, and the truth of the matter is, you can make a lot of money with this strategy. And it's nice because you can turn it on, turn it off, turn it on, turn it off. You don't have to constantly be, at networking groups and marketing and stuff like that, which you guys all know I'm a huge fan of. I love that. So, but this is a lot more streamlined. It's a lot more focused on your marketing, and it is something that is easy to turn on and off. And other people like your VAs can actually help you implement a lot of this. So now we're going to be working with you for 12 months because when you do marketing strategies like this, inevitably there's always a roadblock. There's always an obstacle. There's always something that we need to tweak or change, or, hey, this broke, or let's fix this. So that's why we want to work with you for 12 months, because we want you to leave this mastermind next year and know that for the rest of your life, you can turn this on, turn it off, and you will be able to jump over any hurdle that gets thrown at you and always be able to grow your firm no matter what, and never feel like you don't have the tools. We want you to have all the tools that you can grow your business at any point in time, no matter how fast you want to grow. So I hope that was a good explanation of like ROI and results that you guys can get and expectations here. So I also had another question from Heidi that I also want to go over. Let's see. She says, I already have a few clients I work with, and I already have a VA, which is awesome. What would be timing, in your opinion, to launch this new concept? So when you guys enroll in the restaurant bookkeeping mastermind, how quickly can you get the ROI, and how quickly can you launch this? So when Chris and I were working together, the only thing Chris had prepared was her DIY course. She had that prepared. She had that done. So everything else she had to create from scratch, the emails, the leads, the software setup, everything else, she had to get that together and create the launch plan. And so we did that. We worked together, and really within like 2 to 4 weeks, she had everything going that she was like doing her first trial run, and her first trial run netted her $37,000 in annual income. So it was a really cool trial run, but she really had this all set up and going within a couple of weeks. I'm going to give myself a buffer to say, we would like for everybody to have their first launch going within like 6 to 8 weeks of starting the program. But truthfully, it's probably only going to take you about 20, maybe 40 hours max of physical manpower for you to actually get everything set up and ready to go so that you can test this first launch out. So if you've got 40 hours that you can all hammer out in a week or two, then you're going to be ready to launch this marketing concept in the first couple of weeks of being in the program. Now, if you don't have that much time, you've got a job, you've got a lot of clients, you've got kids, you're juggling things, it may take you 3, 4, 6 weeks to get it done. So it's just really up to each individual person. But honestly, it's probably only going to be about 20 to 40 hours max of actual like labor of getting this going. And we're going to walk you through everything and streamline everything as much as we possibly can. So that way it's very easy for you. You just do the homework, you get it in there, you're ready to go. So that's the plan. We want you guys to be able to make back your entire investment in this program within the first quarter, or be on track to within the first quarter. So that's the whole goal here. Financial results first, fine tuning and support for the rest of the year, and rinse and repeat. That's our plan. So depending on your time, you could have this done in a couple weeks, up to maybe a couple of months, and be ready to use this strategy month after month after month into the future. Let's see. And I addressed Heidi's question about, juggling multiple priorities and things like that. So this isn't something that requires like a specific set, like daily time. That's another really cool thing. When you get this set up and going, it is really automated. Most of it is automated. You're going to need to set aside an hour, 1 to 2 hours for your presentation. And you can do that weekly. You can do it bi-weekly. You can do it monthly. Like if you want to do it monthly, you're only going to have to spend 1 to 2 hours doing a presentation monthly. The emails and all that kind of stuff, once we get it set up, that first chunk in the beginning to get it set up, everything else is going to be streamlined and automated after that. So it's going to be very minimal daily time, 5 minutes, maybe not even that. And your VAs can do all of it. And then the only other thing that you're going to have to do that's going to be on a regular daily basis is when people respond to your emails, then you're going to be responding back. So that's the majority of what you're going to have to do after you get this set up and going. And then, of course, as you get people interested, you're going to have discovery calls, you're going to have onboarding meetings, you're going to bring on these clients, you're going to have to do the work or situate the work with your team. So that's where the majority of the time is going to come in after you start getting clients. Initial setup, and then after clients start booking calls with you. So the meat of the marketing part, once it's set up, is very low time commitment, which is why I'm really excited to teach this, because then you guys can keep your marketing going without having to worry about all that time that it takes to do the networking and to do the one-on-one emailing and reaching out to CPAs and things like that. Again, those strategies I still wholeheartedly believe are the best ways to get clients too. And this is just going to help you streamline it. It's just another really great way to help you get clients faster if you're ready for that explosive growth. All right. So what percentage could my VA do in terms of follow-up stuff for setting up clients so I don't have to? So you can really teach your VA to do just about everything. My personal preference would be you teach your VA to do maybe email responses back and forth and get people to book a call. And then once they book a call, you take it from there. You take the call, you do the quote, you get the signed proposal, and you start the onboarding process, and then you can then offload that to the VA. That way you are in that main sales and the marketing seat, and they're supporting you. That's going to be the best route. So the VAs can do a lot of other stuff for you though. Would you recommend hiring a personal assistant to handle the day-to-day so I can focus on bringing in the clients at the same time? So your VA can also act as a personal assistant. So you can actually have like that person be both people. The VA can do the marketing setup. It's just administrative assistant stuff. You don't have to be like a marketing expert to get it all set up for you, because we'll also walk you through that. And then also the VA can do personal assistant things like responding to your emails and helping push people to book on your calendar. So excited. And then Heidi also asked, how soon would I begin the process? If I sign up today, I really, really want to do this, but I'm concerned about not making money fast enough and don't want the ROI to stop me from achieving goals. So that's a couple different questions. One, how soon would I begin the process? So next Wednesday, May 31st, is going to be our first call. On this first call, we're going to walk you through from start to finish the entire the entire plan, give you access to everything. And then in the coming weeks, we're going to break it down into manageable chunks and walk you through every single step. For those of you that want to do it and in steps over these subsequent weeks, then you can follow along that path. But for those of you that are really excited, you want to just take it and run with it, you can move ahead and still come to the calls and get questions answered on steps ahead. So that's how we're going to do it. We're going to begin the process ASAP starting next week. You guys are going to have an awesome Memorial Day holiday, celebrate this exciting new venture, relax, recharge with your family. And next week, we're going to hit this hard and really get started on moving this. Like I said, we're hoping that everybody gets enough results to hit their goals, the 10 to 20,000 a month within the first quarter of the mastermind. So that's the plan. And I look forward to helping you guys. Remember that today is the last day and we still have some spots on our calendar. I'm looking forward to talking to you guys. So click the link to watch the replay so you know everything that this is about, and you can ask me any questions that you want, and then click the link to book a call so you can hop on and ask us questions. And if you already know, if you booked a call or if you watched the webinar and you're like, this is totally for me, click the link to enroll. I have that listed up here too. All of this is going away, disappearing, expiring at midnight tonight. So get in there, grab it. You guys don't want to miss out on this. We really want to help you, and we're so excited to help you dominate this new marketing strategy, but also as a bonus, learn how to charge higher fees, get less clients, and specialize in the restaurant industry. Okay, let me know if you have any questions too. Please comment below if you have questions, and I look forward to helping you guys. All righty, bye. Happy Thursday.